Thank you very much for joining me for this session of Dr. Plotzker's Mind. Finding flow, getting immersed in what I want to be doing. That's been a big project for a long time. Being able to set a fixed time, do nothing else, and just work continuously through. I cannot even begin to pronounce the name of the Hungarian scientist who identified and expanded upon the uh, state of activity that we've come to know as flow. But I do have some loyalty uh, to a wise man whose writing has helped me uh, in the past, a man named Daniel Pink, who has authored several books. He recently posted a YouTube on a very simple approach uh, to engaging yourself in something in an undistracted way. So I downloaded his worksheet and attempted to follow his advice. First is choose a task, one task, a simple task, but not too simple. I chose to make a blog entry. I do about 2 blog entries a week. Some come out better than others. But like most things that you type directly, it doesn't have the same precision as when you outline it on paper and then transfer your thinking to the screen. So I will create a blog entry starting with my thoughts on paper and then moving to the keyboard. He recommends that tasks be difficult. And for the most part, my blog entries are. It gets me to the edge of my skill, draws upon my thinking, draws upon my resources, later calls upon my editing. It's at the higher levels of my ability. He recommended working in the peak hours. I'm not sure when my peak hours are. I think they're in the very early morning or maybe late morning, though I also have a second peak in the early evening after supper. I chose what I thought was best, 10 o'clock in the morning, though I am on a restricted diet for an upcoming medical procedure and not quite at my best. No distractions. My phone someplace else. All my electronics off. I am wearing a watch, which I will need as a timer, but it's just me, pen, writing pad, and laptop. Nothing else, no noise in the room, and ready to go. The time he recommended was 60 to 90 minutes blocked, with a hint that the first 15 to 20 minutes are going to need some perseverance. They will not go well. And it doesn't matter if you're motivated or not, just pick the time, start, and do it. So I did all these things. And believe it or not, I did rather well. I decided to write about notebooks. I outlined what I wanted to write, took about 15 minutes, then typed in the keyboard, and after a little over an hour, I had a relatively long blog entry ready for editing. I saved it, then went back to editing. As I was doing it, a computer glitch erased all the hard work that I had done. By then, an hour and a half's work with undivided attention. I toured the internet with AI, trying to recapture what I had lost. My wife helped me to no avail. But at least I got the process of entering flow and the feeling that maybe I probably did for part of the time, though I do not have a finished product to show for the effort that I did. But since I now have the capacity, I can go back and give it a second go. I may have lost the text that I put into Blogspot, but I still have the notes and I can still block off another hour's time to not recapture it, but create a second version of it. Thank you very much for sharing this session of Dr. Plotzker's Mind.